as we get closer and closer. I think we can finish this in just the next little bit. So let's make it happen here. Let's see. Yeah, let's just go up and around. That's probably easier. It's a straight shot from here. There we go. Shooting the TV is like top 5 moments for me. Oh, is it? You plunge into the water. You pass your hands through the increasingly obscure cloud of sediment. Stray branch juts from a larger tangle of detritus. 2 beads of light shine from the direction of the branch. As you make your way closer, you discern the shadow of a form. Pass your hands over it. Soft, almost gelatinous flesh. The distinct ridge of a nose. The firm, unmistakable texture of teeth. Glowing eyes hardened like glass. You wrest the head from its hanging place and swim towards the boat. What you got there, Kay? A little treasure from the lake? You hang the head from its sloughing tangle of hair and display it to LeBlanc. Dear sweet mother of Jesus. The head continues to rock gently in the wind. That's great, kid. Just put it down. What's with them eyes? LeBlanc taps his fingernail on one of the eyes. Them eyes ain't human. He presses his thumb into the head and the 2 glass-like orbs slip easily from the sockets. The head is entirely without eyes. All right, playtime's over. We still got another set of coordinates to check out. Wow, okay. So that's a real person's head. I thought it was going to be like a robot head. God damn it. Stop that. Wait a minute. Oh, fuck us. Okay. Yo, Kyle Fails Kyles, what is up? 10 gifted subs, baby. Thank you so much.
We're not just doing this for money.
I want you to know that.
We're doing it for
a shitload of money. That's right. Kyle Fails Kyles gifting out subs too. Eldis, Ninja Gamer 20,000, Kia Brit, Riot PhD, JJ Chili Dogs, The Zampo, Red Part 2, Fracture, and Cynical Greek.
Hail, Berserkers!
Kyle, you ain't failing today. You are winning today. Winning my heart is what you're doing. So thank you very much for that generous gifting of subs. Okay. God's name am I looking at here? Lived in Norco all my life. Never seen a big mutant bald eagle before. Pretty cool. Bruh, I seen some big bald eagles in the spillway before. Never nothing like this. Looks like somebody tore its eyes out. You slot the eyes into the bird's empty sockets. Oh, shit! By the power of Grayskull! Oh, hey, the ball's back. Nice. Bro, what? That bird just puked out a floating ball. Mr. Peachy used to tell us all the time they got aliens in this lake. Hell's it doing to you? Almost looks like it's giving you a sniff. The sphere shrinks down and buries itself inside your coat. Whoa, now, looks like you made a friend. Careful carrying that ball around in your pocket, Kay. Don't let it blast lasers out your eyes. Shit. Feel kind of sorry for the big bird, bruh. First time I seen an alien do that to a bird. All the heat coming off this thing's starting to make my skin itch. Let's roll. Ah, what? Superduck is dying. The superduck known in the lake vomited out a luminous sphere that seems to play a role in the network's decay. Your mom saw something in the lake. Superduck ate it. Maybe Superduck consumed the vessel of light to gain power or wisdom, but it only destroyed the network in the end. Okay. Three Garretts guard the pass. Their tonsors, robes, and smudged foreheads awaken something in your memory. What is that thing, a playset? Yes, it's my little playset. What's it do? Whatever I want it to. How do I get one of them name tags? I like them things. It's too late, we're out. I feel like we got pretty similar styles. I'm a little more of a bad detective type, you know, like I got street smarts. You know, more like a freak, like you wear a chain wallet. You more like a freak, like you wear a chain wallet. But I feel like we'd be in the same band on the road together. We get off on the tour bus and people would be like, who's that guy and his little freaky friend? I don't know. I've already been around you 5 minutes. That seems like enough. Nah, we should do stuff like this more often, bro. Hang out like this. I'm leaving the planet tonight. When you get back then, y'all my kind of people. What the fuck was the point of that fucking conversation? No more getting through this way. Ditch man's orders. Unless you're the ones with the messenger. Are you the ones with the messenger? The big round thing with the juice in it. Oh, you talking about the juice ball? Bro, we got the juice ball right here. Kate, show him. Show this little dude the juice ball. That's it. Is that it? The light is nourishing and divine. I can see the crystalline texture of everything that surrounds me. The wisdom that was planted in the furrows of the Maker's garden arrests every fiber of my flesh in a tense ecstasy from which I desire no release. Same. I'm going to bust. Flood me with another kiss, I'm begging you. I'm on the edge. Just one more time, please, God. Oh, yeah, oh, yes. Oh. There was a swamp and a lake and a refinery, and Kay had no face, and I am the one. There was the thing that was and the thing that wasn't, and what wasn't was the bird. The bird knew all things. Too many burned. Have you heard about the word? You haven't heard about the word? Well, everybody's heard about the bird, about the bird. There is a great coming apart of this world. Can you see it? The coming apart so that the light that was hidden in the salt can shine again. I am the sun. I was the one in the mall. I am the one in the swamp. But who would be in this swamp and not fly your mother's corpse into the stars as a benediction where prayers collide? Who would not follow your mother down the ditch if I were the light? And if presides over this night, the ditch man night, I am the one. Let me in, Kay. I who shine, I am the lake, I am the sun. I am the good news in the hour of eternity and the evening without end. I am the one. So, y'all mind if we squeeze by right quick? What? Oh, you got the messenger? Nice. Yeah, you can pass. Ditchpad's waiting. Hey, Rhett. Hey, Rhett. Yeah. Radio to base. Let them know the messenger's on its way. Come in, ground control. This is Duck Blinds. Ground control, come in. Garrett? Why is no one answering over there? Probably just prepping for launch. You two are free to take your boat through this pass as soon as we get someone from the base on the radio. We'll let them know you're coming. Okay. Anybody care? No? None of you are... You thought about that man thing we were talking about? Okay, whatever. Yo, Sea Lion is getting fucking timed out by fascists, which is probably pretty appropriate, if you ask me. You want to speak? No, you don't get to speak. Sounds like a pretty fascist thing to do. Right here? You sink into the shallow depths and began the routine of dredging its bottoms with your fingers. Something wet and sponge-like distinguishes itself from the silt. You take it in your hand and return to the boat. As you climb over the gunwale, you observe the object you discovered in the waning evening light. Monkey returns your gaze, his eyes now empty of any knowing or evidence of life. Not another toy, Kay? Your rotting head needed a friend to play with? That's nice. There is no infinite stare left in the stuffed toy. You place him in your bag. Oh, I got wet monkey! Yay! All right, end of the road. We're all. What the fuck? It's great, right? Yeah. Keith's in the ring. What an evening it has been in Norco, folks. I just left S.H.I.E.L.D.'s exclusive carnival ball where Laura St. Clair was found dead in her office. And the corpse of disgraced academic Catherine Medray, no friend of the St. Clair family, was exhumed from the Red Church Mausoleum. Coincidence? Key sure doesn't think so. Top it all off, the charismatic social media influencer Kenner John has announced that tonight he will be launching a homebrewed spacecraft from right here in the La Branche wetlands. John and his disciples were able to erect this engineering behemoth in complete secrecy despite sitting squarely in the flight path of Armstrong International Airport. Does it end there? Not quite. An inside source tells me that a war is brewing among rival factions of Kenner John's disciples. The infamous Garrett, an unfamiliar figure named Ditchman, has emerged to challenge John's reign amidst the discord. And John, rarely caught off stream, is nowhere to be found. Who will win the war of the Garretts? Who killed Laura St. Clair? Was it the same culprit who exhumed the recently entombed body of Catherine Medray? Where's Kenner John? Will he manage to get his junker off the ground? Keep your eyes on the ring because Keith's got him cornered in Keith's Corner. Wow. Oh shit. Damn, dude. Menthols. What a circus. How'd you hear about it? Text from a friend. Did you bring a kayak or anything? Someone let me float over on their raft. What about you? Inflatable mattress. Worth it. I'd do anything to watch these little shits explode. Greetings. The costume figure keeps his attention focused on the distant crowd. You a Garrett? No. Those Garretts are... I've never heard of them before tonight. I came here with a group of others from S.H.I.E.L.D.'s carnival ball. Police and private security were swarming the facilities I left, a disturbance of some kind. A perfect evening to launch a rocket with the cops already tied up at the refinery. What happened at the refinery? Another attendant of the ball said there was an explosion, though I didn't see or hear anything from within the Good Hope plantation. Perhaps we'll find out more in the evening news. And so here I am from one circus to the next. This rocket These people, what do you make of it? They want to leave this world, who can blame them? It's true, no one is satisfied here. We're trapped in this limbo, a long twilight that bleeds out to the edges of time, where even the most fantastic things become banal. This gray blanket of stale time, stagnant, lonely time, to puncture it, to punch a hole in it. I understand the appeal, I do. I always wanted to be a Garrett. I installed the app and never could find the readings. I followed those guys online and they never followed me back. That's fine. I'm starting to think all the Garretts might die tonight. Why? This whole thing is a huge mess. No one knows who's steering the ship. Literally half the Garretts defected. The rest seem to be losing their minds. I hear the Garretts inside the Ark. The engineers are holding it together, but this isn't what space travel is supposed to look like, is it? Half-assed like this seems bad. Looking for my brother. Who's your brother? Guy named Blake, a little drugged out dude with bad facial hair. We think these rocket freaks kidnapped him. Wow, I don't know anything about that. This picture just gets worse and worse. I gotta be coming out to the lake more. They got big monster birds, alien spaceships. Bro, they got it all. How did those goofy mall freaks build something like this, man? Doesn't make any sense. What I heard is the Shield gave Kenner John a bunch of money, and he hired a team of engineers to build it. No way. Just what I heard. I heard it was crowdfunded. That how they keep a secret for so long. No clue. A friend of mine knows a Garrett. He said they hired contractors for part of the construction, but designed the whole thing themselves. Can they even fly it? No way in hell. So I'm here to watch the dipshit blow himself up. Come on, Rico. What? They're Nazis. They're not Nazis. Yeah, they're not Nazis. They're just impressionable dorks. They squatted a mall and built a rocket. What have we done besides drink at St. Somewheres every night? Garretts are cool. We're the dorks. Ha! Wow, a realization? Crazy. Hey, welcome to the party. I was wondering that myself. A friend of mine saw something online about little mall Nazis trying to launch a rocket. We weren't doing anything else, so we came to see for ourselves. Guess word got out. How'd you get here? Oh yeah, that part's a mess. The rocket nerds tried to build a road from Kenner into the lake by dumping a bunch of oyster shells in the marsh. As soon as cars started using it, the road sunk straight into the water. A friend of mine's car is sitting half flooded at the parish line, but all these other people drove in from the city with kayaks, canoes, inflatable rafts, what have you. We parked in some neighborhood along the lakefront and walked as far down as their janky road as we could until some guy in a ski mask picked us up on a raft made out of like action figures and stuff. No clue how we're getting back. Whoa! I'm in the swamp! This is unbelievable! The majesty of this place is so inspiring. Oh, I'm pretty cool. Was just taking a dive underneath the bridge and found us a whole car down there. You're a driver? So, are you like a real swamp person? Yeah, bruh. I've been in these swamps my whole life. My daddy used to make us shit off the boat. Oh! Said we were chumming the waters. The ground beneath us is sinking as I'm standing here. Of all the places to build a rocket, why do it on an eroding island in the swamp? These people are idiots. We're trying to get inside the rocket. There are a lot of people trying to get in. Some of them are just spectators who want to take a look around. Then there are men posted at the camp on the east side of the rocket. They seem to have more sinister intentions. And of course, there are all the lower Garretts who've been locked out. Intentionally, I'm sure. Wish I could help you. Someone around here must know a way in. Yep. I know what happened. This'll escalate the manhunt that's underway for Lucky. You think you'll find him? Absolutely. Claire Bionics runs the elite security operations for S.H.I.E.L.D. Their drone fleets can find anyone, anywhere. It's only a matter of time before a drone sends a bullet through the pirate's brain. I hope he lives. Deep down, so do I. I don't think Lucky knows what kind of enemies he's making, but he'll soon find out. Browser sits open on the laptop. You click through the tabs. A web map centered on your current location, a troubleshooting guide for a custom energy cell. Image results of vintage stuffed monkeys. Micro influencer. Keep filming this freak. I just know he's gonna snap. Oh, totally. Yeah, the Garrett ditched him. He doesn't even realize it. Oh, when you get Garretts can stand you. When even the Garretts can't stand you. That's when you know you're the fucking worst. Hi! Are you here for the lift up? How can I help you? I'm Garrett, are you? I'm one of the original ne'er-do-wells who have constructed a starship in the swamp. I am virtuous and immortal, much like our anointed leader, Ditchman. Ditchman? What about John? John? I recoil upon hearing his name. John is a blasphemous fool who wears sneakers while demanding that the Garretts walk the earth discalced. If I had his head, I would wave it about in honor of the anointed one. Well, shit. I think we got his head in Kay's bag if you're serious. Give it to me, and I'll show you just how serious I am. If I had John's head, I would proudly wave it in the air, announcing God's triumph over the vile snake. We are the Garretts of Ditchman, and we hate John. Is this John? His head! I have his head! Just like the Ditchman. Just like him. Like Ditchman. Like Ditchman. John's head, John's head. Everyone please listen. I have conducted the service of the Lord. He fucking South Parked out. I am the one they call Ditchman. I have taken the head of Kenner John. I made him suffer. He did not walk discalced as a desert father should. He wore sneakers. An armed man watched over the area from a lawn chair perched on the roof of a shipping container. Garrett needs to stop to put that head down and stop saying he's Ditchman, brah. If those guys across the yard hear him say that, they'll kill him. I want to get in that rocket. Well, you can't. Only Garretts are allowed inside the Ark. If you want to fly to Mars with the cool guys, then you should have earned your badge a long time ago. I'm the only one around here with a key card to get in, and there's no way I'm lending it out to scum like you. I'm basically a Garrett. She ain't lying, bruh. She a weird little nerd just like y'all. She always been like that way too. Used to make me laugh, but now I think it's sad. She's scum, bruh. I can tell by how she dresses. What do you mean, bruh? Like she been living in a trash can? Yeah, bro. Ain't that how you dress, bruh? Nah, bro. I'm dressed like a monk. Nah, bruh. You dress more like a computer dude who don't shower. Nah, bro. Yeah, bruh. Are you an elite Garrett? Well, I'm an elite Garrett. I'm the original Garrett, but John never let me be a Garrett because I couldn't find his stupid reading. So are you a Garrett or aren't you? I'm a Garrett. I'm the Garrett. And why I said Gooch on your name tag, bruh? When we get to Mars, all others will be Gooch and I'll be the only Garrett. Puppy promised. I ain't gonna ask. Where are the guys across the yard? Some old friends of John's. They showed up when they found out Papa was trying to take over the Ark. Hold up, Papa, what about the Ditchman? Papa is Ditchman. Papa's Ditchman? Duh. Holy hell, it's all making sense now. Those guys across the yard are gonna kill Pup. If they hear Garrett shouting that he's Ditchman, they'll kill him. What? Oh shit, it's Bruce. Oh, it's Bruce. I'm doing something in here. What are you doing? What does it look like I'm doing? I'm running ground control. I've got an Ark to launch. There we go. Boop. That my dad really said that? Why couldn't he just tell me himself? Telling someone how you really feel is hard sometimes. He did nothing but criticize me my entire life, never a kind word. I'm sure he loves you, kid. Us old timers just don't know how to talk. I shouldn't be here right now. I should be home. Bye-bye, Brucey. There's just... The thing's gonna explode anyway. Bye, asshole. Nice. Well. That's great. Wait, no. I need to go. Oh, is this the place? Great, more hipster scum showed up. I'm not here with these people. How this happened? Supposed to be a small ceremony for Garrett's only. Now it's overrun with smug cokehead scum. Top it all out, can't even get in the Ark. They tightened security once downtown crowd showed up. Now you need a key card to get in. What's with the get up? Trent, what's wrong, buddy? Everybody just loves the costume. You know what? That's all people like you wear, like you do, is wear a costume. Every day of your life, you put on a costume and hope someone notices. I'm wearing this outfit for me, okay? For me. What happened to the collared shirts? We gotta wear whatever we want now. Ditchman's in charge. Bro, y'all are a hoot. I love you guys. I hate scum. Love Garrett's, man. I just love him. Yep, the engineers. Yep. Bye. Hey, I got nothing to do with any of this. Why are you here? I've been helping conduct some research in the lake. There's a team with a base station in La Branch. They rented out an old fishing camp and hired me to set up their monitoring equipment. I was doing my route, checking the cameras, and all of a sudden people are swimming up to my boat out of the darkness. They climb in, nearly flip my flatboat right over. They commandeered the thing, took the key, drove us out here. Now they're lost in the crowd somewhere partying. How will you leave? That's what I'm standing here asking myself. What research are you conducting? A viral network has infected many of the trees in the area. Some of the cypress roots have taken on an iridescent quality. They become more electrically conductive. The whole swamp is becoming kind of a brain, to put it bluntly. But something has changed in the past several weeks. The more conductive cypress are dying. We're seeing rapid erosion and subsidence of the land at their base. The viral network, whatever it is receding, causing it to recede. The data suggests a shock to the system. Extremely high electrical charge overwhelmed its circuitry. Maybe it was lightning, maybe SHIELD intervened, maybe it was something else. We don't know. Interesting. Ah, these are the Johns people, right? I like this area. These dudes ain't messing around. My kind of people.
How's it going tonight, folks?
What's happening in this corner?
We're waiting on the ditch man to show his cowardly ass.
What happens then?
Well, what's it look like?
Y'all ain't exactly hidden, bruh.
Ditch man thinks he's immortal. We're here to rid him of that notion.
Little dude on the corner, yeah. Okay, yeah, I know.
What up, Penguin Explosive?
It's him. Where's he at? Up there on the shipping container.
Knuckle!
What's up, Chuck?
Got a position.
Where's he at, Chuck?
Up on the shipping container. Give him a little warning shot, why don't you?
Say no more, Chuck. Kablowie. Gave that target a little scare, Chuck.
Great work.
Yep, the rest easy knowing that. Okay, well, who's this? Yo, I'm watching this old stream of John's for when they first broke into Promenade Mall. It's him, like, in like 5 or 6 Garretts. One of the Garretts brings a pair of nunchucks with him, okay? And they got into the mall, nunchuck Garrett loses his fucking mind, starts screaming, spinning the nunchucks all over the place. He's just like, bats, oh my God, there's bats everywhere. Rest of the Garretts start running and screaming. John is pitching the camera on his phone around looking for the bats. All he finds is a leaky pipe. Turns out some water dripped on the little dude's head, and he thought bats were attacking him. Cool story, bro. Literally, bruh. Uh-oh. Where'd everybody go? One little gunshot and the place clears out? They shot Gooch! They shot Gooch! They were trying to shoot me! Where are they going? They see me! Oh, okay. So that means... There we go. Gooch writhes in pain from his gunshot wound. You approach the injured guard as LeBlanc begins searching through his pockets.
How is this? Get off me.
Hey, you shot, man. You trying to pickpocket a guy who just got shot? Yeah, bro, I guess I am. Someone needs to do something. Someone? LeBlanc turns away from the man in the hat and places one hand on the injured guard's shoulder while continuing to dig through his pockets with the other. Just rest, kid. Help's on the way.
You called an ambulance?
No, but somebody probably did. Finds the card, slips it back. Good luck. Fuck yeah, let's do this. Boop. Looks like it worked. Let's do this. It's always been a dream of mine getting a tour of a spaceship. Looks like a legitimate operation here. Everybody hard at work. Wonder if they even know what about all the madness happening outside. Oh, the big ball. Hey, all right, your little buddy came out to play. I didn't know any better. I'd say that thing was making eyes at you. I am one with the light. Wow, that's bright. That's real bright. God damn, wish somebody would kiss me like that one day. What you was doing while that thing was in your pocket? Okay? Okay, all right. You're not looking so hot. Got shaky knees? That kiss swept you off your feet? Maybe you just need some fresh air. Should we talk?
Should we take a walk? Or maybe
what you need is the darkness.
Want me to dim the lights? We can find somewhere
Dark to walk, like the canyons of the moon.
think they got sidewalks on the moon? I bet they glow at night,
Just like the ghosts bayous.
do. The ghost bayous glow to show you where to go.
Maybe everywhere that you need to go.
go just glows. You alright, kid? You alright?
All right. Oh shit! Oh. Guess who? The ditch man! Or not. Oh, fuck, okay. Oh, all of them. That was great. Oh. Bye. Wait, oh, that guy's still alive? Weird, okay. There we go.
No!
We won! Hey, Punch God, thank you for 61 months with your penises! Penises, 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 penises! Oh, hey, the guy we burned. Kerbluey! Gabloosh! Punch Gob! Oh shit, fuck. I'm running. Yeah, we're good. Did we just get laid? Ah, here we go. Super Duck gonna get fucked up. Oh, what happened? Kablow! Statue towers above you, arms extended, appendages projecting out like the naked shafts of feathers. Determined that the unpermitted construction in question was related to a spacecraft deep in the wetlands that surrounded Lake Pontchartrain. The man in the ditch is Papa, former Norco resident, and believed that your mom was a descendant of Jesus Christ. It's Garrett's new daddy. Oh. Okay, hold on. Before we do anything like that, let's go over here. Hey, who's this? There's a shield, yep. And who's that? The detective is slouched against a railing, bleeding from several wounds. Bruh, who puts a balcony on a spaceship? What happened to you? Try to tell you to turn around. Why don't you listen? Get out of here. Just go. You was running around down there, just punching walls, knocking shit over. Eventually I lost sight of you, came up here to find you, but the old man, shit. I'm bleeding out, I can hardly keep my eyes open. Hell no, don't touch me, just go. Listen, okay, you see, Gus, don't tell him I got killed by some old perverted son of a bitch. He might think that's funny. Tell him it was an animal, like a big raccoon. Well, not a raccoon, just don't say it was an alligator. He always thought he knew the swamp better than me, and hell, I really think I'm dying, Kay. Takes a hold of your arm. I can see the light and everything. Detective's breathing slows. He blinks, his face twitches, and a few moments later, he releases you from his grip. Well, shit. You wander into the unlit hallway. The door closes shut behind you. The darkness that surrounds you is total. Take small steps, your hand running along the wall for guidance. No trace of light anywhere in this corridor. Your steps become lighter, your feet press soundlessly upon the ground. A few steps more and the ground begins to soften like fabric. The wall becomes pliable as you drag your fingers across it. You scramble to return to the door and find yourself floating. You're floating, Kay. There's no gravity here where you are, in this vacuum. There are no walls, there is no ground. Beneath you, if you can stare with patience, you can see the curves of the Mississippi River. You can see the ponds and the canals and the lakes of the Gulf of Mexico. The fucking rocket took off, huh? The refinery's alight in your eyes and in your lungs. The suburbs are alive tonight. The suburbs are alive. The city can't be described tonight. The city can't be described. The coastline opens wide tonight and the bayous hide. Your house is silent tonight. You'll leave it behind tonight. You slip from the endless evening and return to a delirious dream. Let's walk through this house one last time as the floodwaters rise. The humidity presses in. The refinery bleeds through the window. You place your feet onto the carpet, drenched. The pumping station has failed again. Your mom will pull this carpet up again. The ditches will fill up again, and there will be no hiding from the floods and death or anywhere else. The wrens weave in and out of the night. They glow unnaturally. They speak in signals about each move you make. They watch closely after you look away. Will you make it out alive? You will live, and your brother might live as well. Oh shit! I got an achievement for that? Wow. If you choose to save him, you'll drive the boat to the lakeshore in Kenner. You'll walk the I-10 on-ramp on Williams Boulevard. He will follow you, speaking in frightened and frustrated sighs. You'll say nothing to him as his cries become frantic, his face a mess of tears that leak out the red beads of his eyes. You won't return to this house with him. You'll never set foot in here again. You'll walk for miles back towards Texas until a man trailering horses gives you a ride. You'll take a job washing dishes for a while in El Paso while those little wars rage on in the desert. You'll join a caravan there and return to the pointless skirmishes and the shouting and chaos and fires and all the many stars for your refinery eyes. Again and again you'll survive alone. No cell phone, no messages from home. No Blake anymore, no mom, no million, no stuffed monkeys, not even friends from the war. You'll know he's there in Salt Lake because his smile is unmistakable, though he has grown younger with time. He'll watch you leave the diner in no hurry to get up and follow behind. That's how it will be for you, alone with only the highways and the immortal man in your wake. Monkey smiles at you. His eyes widen and widen. All that remains of Monkey are his eyes. Your mom sits on the couch of the living room staring out the window. She doesn't acknowledge you when you enter. You sit down on the couch and force her attention. When she turns to you, the indifference strains from her face. I'd wish you come just a little sooner, she says and takes your hand. I thought maybe we'd have breakfast together or something. I actually dreamed about it. I wanted to. That's what I hoped, she smiles. Just that you wanted to. She hugs you awkwardly and kisses you on the forehead before wiping tears on her sleeve. She looks down at her feet. It's flooding. You nod. All right, well, I should. She gets up without another word and walks out of the room. The refinery explosion plays on the television when you get up to leave. Cockroaches scatter from your footfalls. They feed on the crumbs and medication spilled across the table. They decorate every surface and congeal in the rising water. You open the microwave door, and there is the head from the lake, eyes closed like the face of a man only resting. You slam the microwave door shut and leave little pockets behind for the roaches to fill. The laundry room scares you. Has always scared you. Blue stands in the corner. He peels his forehead from the wall to meet you. He clutches a towel tightly, nervously. I wanted to be around. No, it's not what happened, but it's what I wanted. He waits for you to respond. I did too. You were too young to want anything, Kay. You don't remember me at all. Like I was never there. Not blaming you for it, just the way it happened to be. He puts his hand on the wall, and the wall just begins to dissolve. You just don't think like that. He looks down at the water spreading across the linoleum tiles. That it'll get bad? But when it does, you don't think there's any other way it can be. That's what gets me. The voided light of the backyard breaks through the wall as he presses his hand more firmly against it. I don't know. I just wished I was there. That's all I wanted to say. The light engulfs your father as the wall rematerializes before you, and the laundry room drops into the depths of greater New Orleans. As you enter the bathroom, you find yourself all at once inside of the shower with water raining down on you. You cut the water and exit, toweling off in a hurry as you approach the mirror. You wipe the steam from its surface to see yourself for the first time. You have green eyes, with skin stained by the sun, and coarse hair curled wildly at its ends. You look like your mom did at your age, like in the pictures when she smiled beside Blue. There's a small scar above your left eye. A silver cross hangs from your neck. You step away from the mirror, but the reflection remains. You finish drying and throw the towel into the floodwater dress, flip the lights, and leave the room. Your reflection in the mirror decays in the bulb's afterglow. A distorted face, pinpoint eyes, and a hairline mouth wills itself to survive. The water is to your ankles now as you step into the room. There's not much here: a bed, a lamp, a notepad, a little picture of your parents. She's young, perhaps your age, long brunette hair, olive skin. He's looking at her with a knowing and amused expression, his denim shirt smeared with rust. She leans against him, her head on his shoulder, pinky fingers locked. Light breaks through the oak tree in the yard, forming a radiant halo around her head. You let the frame slip from your fingers. It falls and the room falls, and they both fall forever. Blake lies in bed scrolling on his phone. You peek your head in. He looks up. He says he's irritated. Blank, you respond. His frown becomes more shallow. So you're leaving, he seems to think. Your face hardens. He shrugs, you shrug. You give something like a wave as you depart from the door. Blake falls into a lake of stars. A ladder rattles in the closet of the hidden room as you descend into the floodwaters. Million's head hangs limp, her chin a few inches from the water's surface. As you trudge towards her, her shattered face lifts slowly until her voice twists from it in a gasp of electricity.
Okay, you're awake.
A sphere of flickering light strobes behind what remains of her face.
I want to apologize for
My behavior
earlier.
My behavior earlier.
You're a spy. She raises her arms in a gesture like a malfunctioning doll and spreads her fingers out desperately.
It's not what I wanted.
Please, no, it's
Not
what I wanted.
Her gestures become small and erratic, spasms animated by a deep current of anguish.
You have seen what's inside of my mind.
a grove of hidden in the blackness of night where a hunter hides.
Wait a minute. This is her still talking, right?
In some moments, the hunter is at the front of my mind, dragging me into a place where the ground glows red.
And hatred bleeds from it, and I can hardly arrest my limbs for all the infinite
Spiraling vectors of rage. That is what it can be like in an artificial mind.
She lifts her hand from the floodwaters and pokes at her processing core suspended in a delicate gossamer. It glows with effort beyond her shattered faceplate.
Here
Is where the hunter lives.
She says, her vocal pitch twists and splits as she pinches at the glandular machine.
This is where he
listen to your mother.
these stars.
She swats at the flaking bits of strengthened glass that decorate the rim of her face.
These stars are
His
Eyes. His eyes. His eyes.
She shakes her head violently. Crystals of glass rain into the water as it rises to find her neck.
What am I then? Does it mean anything when I apologize?
The water rises still more to the crown of her head. She continues to speak in indecipherable static. Soon, there's no more robot left to flood. Thank you, Omerede. You swim through the black water towards the light of the attic as the room sucks down into the suburban depths. Million's face hangs in the fluid of your eyes as you float into the vacuum of the New Orleans sky. Beep, boop, beep. Oh. The constellation of her face. Oh, one more door, I guess. Maybe. Back to the office of the St. Clair. Slide a piece of paper from the envelope that rests on the desk to find a crudely drawn sketch of your family. Okay. Did you come to watch the flames with your papa? I hope you don't mind me being here inside of this blessed memory. The refinery at night is just so splendid, isn't it? And it shines still more beautifully in your mind. Thank you for allowing me to visit, if only for a moment. I had hoped we might have a word together before our journey begins. I've lived many lives. One of them I lived in this town. I watched them build this place. I watched the plantation land become machine land. No one minded me being here, waiting for all the pieces to assemble. They didn't notice me, just like they didn't notice you. Time bombs are time machines. They release the future into the streets. This refinery was a tomb, was a time bomb, with or without me. It took less than it might seem to unstick the future from its snare. I shaved a little hole in a pipe elbow. I left a servo motor behind in a box of treasures to help it strike. Little things, little boxes, little bits of rock. That's all it takes for a town to explode. And just like John, Blue was gone. No trouble for us anymore. What are you? I am what they say I am. I was never young. I walked the eons. I came upon the tar seeps of the Nazarene waste and across the steppes and oceans to this place. Cast from each illusion of hope, a promise I kept with a young man, the Roman shape to the delicate face. A kingdom for this earth, it could never be. We sat, all of us, in the shed among the figs, where the stars shone through the rafters. She who carried his seed pointed there and said, "Old man, you live forever. Lead his children there. His kingdom awaits them there." And so I will. You see? You're lying. I would not lie to you, Kay. About this, I would not lie. So, talking about Mary Magdalene, the Nazarene, Jesus, she who carried his seed, Mary Magdalene. I'm like the son of Christ, the whole Da Vinci Code shit. Why my family? Because you are the last of his line. After you, there will be no more. There is something your grandfather knew. This is something your grandfather knew. He tried to tell others, but they only laughed, as many do when confronted with the truth. What did she find? A messenger, a vessel of God's light, an angel. It will guide and protect us as we fly. What if you're wrong? When the freight liner sped down the highway, did you not pray? Did you not kneel before the Madonna to purify your soul? You are no stranger to the clarifying light that removes all doubt. That is the very essence of faith. Faith. I have made the room nice for you. When you enter, I will be there. And your brother will be there. And your mother as well. Your seat is prepared at the foot of her throne. Sit when you enter, child. We will leave the sins of this world behind. Damn, dude. Papa believes the orb will guide your family to an extraterrestrial Christian civilization. That sounds awful. The man in the ditch believes that he walked alongside Jesus Christ and was instructed by Mary Magdalene to deliver Christ's descendants to the stars. He has beheaded Kenner John, hijacked his homebrewed spacecraft, and kidnapped your brother to complete the task. He planted a bomb in S.H.I.E.L.D's catalytic cracking unit, causing the explosion that killed your father many years ago. Uh-oh! We gotta get out of here. Yeah, the beheading of John the Baptist. Yeah, it's the similarities. Sure. Yep.
Now the middle door opens.
And in I go. Boop, 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 boop. Oh my god, it's my brother. Still don't know what he looks like, I guess. Blake writhes desperately in the chair. You make your way towards Blake. Papa immediately intercepts you and knocks you to the floor with an aggressive shoulder tackle before casually returning to his place at the altar. I would never restrain you, dear one, but Blake doesn't know what's best. Please, come have a seat with your family. You see your mom for the first time in 5 years. Her corpse bears almost no resemblance to the woman you remember. The sphere hovers above your mom's head without any apparent motion. We've waited only a short while for you, child. And yet it has been an eternity, an evening without end. Take your seat, Kay. Be with your family. Okay. Sit. Yes. You approach the chair and glance over to Blake. He watches with dreadful, panicked eyes. You sit. Very good, child. I know that you are both afraid, but remain strong. You will be rewarded for your courage in the world that awaits. Papa raises the transceiver in his hand. Garrett, my boy. Garrett, come in, boy. Bruce, answer me. Did your daddy call you home? Bruce? Bruce! Not to worry, Kay. Be with your family. I will return shortly, and then it will be time. Only a moment. This chamber is yours, and there's no leaving it now. Not for you, not for Blake. Settle into your fate, okay? Yes, settle in. Papa walked quickly out of the room and through the steel doors at the end of the hall. You immediately spring from your seat. You rush to untangle Blake from the mess of rope and duct tape that binds him to the chair. As you peel the tape from his face, he lets out a helpless and exaggerated cry of terror. You see it all in your brother's eyes. You see him exiting the ride share outside the bar. You see the boys in the van. They wait a breath before they jump out and grab him. He screams, he panics. They throw a bag over his head and repeatedly hit him with small extendable batons until they're certain he's unconscious. There is darkness, color, blood, screams, light. He's in a chair, not here, down below. Beyond the door, a riot is unfolding. A gunshot, the sounds of crowds. The old man sits there before him, applying mascara with a small pocket mirror. His face is covered in little plastic jewels. They crack and peel from his face as he smiles. Blake, he says, you're awake? The others turn away as he begins to laugh. You wrap your arms around your mom's corpse and lift her from the throne. She's even lighter than you expected. She feels like a bundle of sticks wrapped in fabric. She smells like orange peels and myrrh. Your mom, decayed in your arms, smells of myrrh, masking an intensely sour odor. Okay. Nope, not that way. What the fuck? Oh, dive into the lake. Wait, what? Yes. You approach the railing. Oh, family reunion recruited Blake and your dead mom. Hooray! Just throw my dead mom over the side. That's great. Uh-oh. Oh. The angel globe, not happy probably. Oh, congrats, you finished the game. Oh, shit. 100 okay. Swell. You dive after your brother as the ark begins to rock and convulse. You plunge into the familiar sediment of the lake. You grab your mom's wrist as she floats face down in the bayou, dragging her along with you. Blake swims desperately towards land, and for a while, you do too, until the old man calls your name. You turn to face the rattling starship. He stands at the opening from which you jumped, wearing a broken frown. The expression deepens into something horrible as the airlock closes around him like the lid of an eye. The ark begins to lift from the ground sluggishly with great effort. You hear cries from somewhere in the swamp, screams, angry protestations. All at once the towering piece of machinery tilts away from you and collapses violently. You exhale and drop deeper into the water as a wall of flame rips across the bayou. Your mom's body has already found its way into the depths. Her eyes are open, glowing, sparkling green. Her hand moves towards you, seemingly of its own impulse. It caresses your face as more explosions rock the swamp above the water's surface. The words that leave her mouth echo clearly. Kay, my child, I understand that you wish to remain here in this wretched world, though I don't understand why. But your papa is a patient man, and your papa will never die. You fight your mom's arm away and kick towards the water's surface. When you emerge, you see your brother on a nearby island, running like a hunted animal into the night. You swim towards him, claw your way onto the mud, and chase him towards the refinery that burns on the horizon. Never knew this ending existed? Oh, did you play this and get a different ending, stupid? Roll credits. There we go. Wow. That's a hell of a game, man. There were parts that it kind of dragged a little bit, but honestly, all in all, a fucking solid ass point and click, dude. What ending did you get? Stupid. I'm not gonna go back and look for other endings. I just want to know, like, what happened with your ending? Well, I found my brother. That's the thing. I found my brother, but my mom's corpse was a little disturbing. Yeah, if you guys want to play this game, it's on Game Pass right now. If you have Game Pass, you can download it. I was gonna say for free, but like, you know what I mean. You can download it if you have Game Pass. Yeah, for free. Previous purchase required. Joined you here, found brother, but mother's corpse was disturbing. Yeah, you had to be here for the game there, bruh. If you just showed up, you're way behind. Oh, you took off in the rocket. Oh, probably, I'm guessing, because you may have missed like Bruce, the recording of his dad, like showing Bruce the recording of his dad or playing it for him, because that's the guy who was in charge of the rocket. Without him, the ditch man had to go down and do it himself, and that freed me up to, you know, set everybody loose. What? Wow. Hey, Austin TKT with the 92. You have two parts of brain, left and right. In the left side, there's nothing right. In the right side, there's nothing left. That's great. You never did Bruce's shit. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Bleeding Lane Bloom. Okay. Cool. That does it. That'll do it. For Norco. What a game, man. You know, I was like, oh man, there's still so much more to do. I thought there was so much more to do. Like so much, like, it didn't overstay its welcome. I thought it was going to, though. I thought it was going to drag shit out more than it needed to, but it ended up not. It ended up, like, as soon as I was starting to go, like, oh, fuck, let's go, come on, it started to go. So I was like, okay, now we'll tie up all the shit that you've discovered thus far. So, yeah. And also, like, the language in it, I just adored how they, like, all of their shit was, like, in, like, or some of their stuff was, like, in prose and poetry and that kind of thing. There were a couple of conversations that I was like, are you going to really do this, like pseudo funny color commentary conversation right when I'm near the end? You know, when detective guy was talking about joining a band with that guy, like, that's funny, but let's do that before we're, like, you know, in the end game, you know, like, let's space that a little better. Hey, yo, dude. Hope you're having a wonderful as fuck day. I am happy, Mystic. Thank you very much. Yeah, and I never gave the monkey back. I found Monkey, and I was just like, I'm not gonna go try and find the previous owner of Monkey. I'm not gonna go, because I know that it belonged to somebody, and I could have brought it back. I was like, nah, I want to see the end. I was ready for it. I was absolutely ready for the end. Oh, well, shit. That's a great game.